Alright, and welcome back to Scorn Plays Dark Souls. This will be episode 3, and I'm going to teach you how to get the Drake Sword. Also going to teach you how to beat the Gargoyles, and I'm going to teach you about Lautrec. Now, a little thing to note before we get the Drake Sword is I did a little grinding off camera. I actually filmed some episodes and realized that my microphone wasn't working, which is okay because all I was doing was filming pretty much the preparation for the Drake Sword. So basically what you're gonna need to do is come down to this area here where I am right now, and I didn't show you this in the previous episodes, but under these barrels and boxes right in front of me there is a shopkeeper who will sell you a bow and arrows. And since I already did this, I already bought the bow, but I'm gonna buy some more arrows just in case. Because I realized that my mic wasn't working about halfway through the actual act of getting the Drake Sword. So we didn't miss too much. I had to grind up some levels to get dexterity high enough to use the bow. And we're gonna buy some more arrows here. I probably used, I don't know, 10 or 15 of them. Not a huge deal. So we're gonna buy 20 arrows just to be overly cautious. I really don't remember how many arrows it takes. I want to say it's like anywhere between 20 and 40 depending on what arrows you get. I just bought the weakest arrows available. Hopefully that'll be enough. Alright, so remember that shortcut we made at the end of the last episode? We're gonna use that to get up to the well, you'll find out. It's a place under the dragon. I guess it's a bridge under the bridge, which is a good song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You should go listen to it right now while watching this. I like to come up here and trigger the dragon at low levels just because it's a free 555 souls. So why not? Okay, so under the bridge here, we're gonna fight these two enemies. Backstab this guy. It's not enough to kill him. Oh, just kidding. I lied. It is enough to kill him. And we're gonna lure out his buddy here. Throw some fire at his face. He doesn't like that. Maybe he'll... Oh, he's gonna try to heal. We'll use that as a chance to kill him. Alright, so now we're gonna go stand right around this area here. And let's equip our short bow. And I just realized my pointer's on there. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so we have our bow and arrows. We have, I think, I don't know, 52 arrows. I hope that's enough. And what we're going to do with those is we are going to shoot the dragon's tail. So, shoot the tail. And that's going to anger him and he's going to fly away. And you can kind of get a second shot right there. My little pro tip of the day here is when you're using your arrows, hold down right, well, depending on what system, right bumper or R1, to have your second arrow fully prepped and loaded so you can just kind of eyeball the second shot. Just move over to the right. When he lands, kind of release your trigger button and you will catch him. So we're going to fast forward through this because it takes a long time to shoot, I don't remember, 20-40 arrows into his tail. And I will see you guys pretty soon. Let me just get this out of the way real quick. Yay! Okay. So after what feels like an eternity, I don't know how many arrows that took. I'm at 30 now. Oh, 29 since I just 28 since I just wasted some more. Alright, so basically what that sword is, it's really good for low levels because it has really high attack. You can see it has 200 damage. My old weapon did 80. It weighs a bit more, but it is so good. I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna have to unequip some stuff to get my fast roll still. Let's see, can I still keep this on? Yes. Alright, so we'll just go without shoes for a bit. So this is the Drake Sword. It's got, I think it's the same moveset as a broadsword. It's pretty good. it definitely makes lower level sections of this game a little bit easier. You don't need to do this, but it is recommended. And I just got those. Wow, I'm getting eaten up by these rats. Alright, we're actually gonna run back to the bonfire. I don't think I can handle this poison right now. Unfortunately, I don't have any items to help me with that. So, back down we go, just to clear out this poison, and then we'll go back up and make our way to the gargoyles. And we might as well level up a little while we're here. I still haven't really decided on a build, so I'm just gonna stick with doing some vitality. A little extra health never hurts. Alright, so now we're gonna make our way to the gargoyles, and another great shortcut. I'm just gonna run up here, like I said, to get some free souls, because why not? I will take a free 500 souls any day of the week. Come down here, and let's see if we can actually see that. I killed that guy in one hit. That's how strong this weapon is. Before, I think it took 2, maybe 3 hits, or 1 backstab seemed to do the trick. I really don't like this guy's placement. Might be able to just kick him off. And one more kick. There we go. If you're ever locked onto somebody and you kick them off a ledge, be very careful. Let's see if we can burn these guys. Oh, that was not a good way to die. But hey, I killed the rat. I am dying of heat, so I'm going to turn on my fan. I hope it's not too loud on the mic. If so, I'm really sorry, but yeah, I'm dying in here. Alright, so that was kind of an annoying death. I probably shouldn't have gone for the fire there. I thought maybe I could speed up the process just by melting them down, but turns out I'm going to prolong it. And like I said, I always run up here and get a free 500 souls. Finish off with our good friends here. Let's see how much damage this time. 295, that's a lot. And he's coming after me this time. We're gonna do a jumping slash. Take care of him real quick. So I don't think I've died on camera yet. How it works is the game kind of rewinds your movement, I believe 10 seconds, and it places, oh hello, it places your blood stain where you were standing 10 seconds ago. And if you get to your blood stain in time, I shouldn't say in time, if you get to your blood stain, you can pick it up and regain all the souls that you had lost. If you die a second time before finding your bloodstain, then they're gone forever. So, if you can help it, try to always go after your bloodstain after you die, if you have a lot of souls. Alright, now we're in Undead Parish. I'm going to go ahead and backstab this guy. And we're going to try and get this boar up ahead. I'm going to try to anger him. But first, let's take care of this guy. You really want to try to do one-on-one fights as often as possible. Anything beyond one-on-one can get overwhelming. You can get kind of combo locked, which will lead to your death more often than not. So, something to keep in mind. I'm getting a little hasty here. Now, let's get the angry boar, try to run away from him. Oh jeez, he got pretty close. Alright, the boar turns around, leaves his butt open. If you get right up in there, which I am failing to do, you can actually get, you can get a backstab in his behind. We will try to do that right now. Let's run right. No, he is not happy with it. Not a good idea. Yeah, we'll just heal that off. I don't remember if fire hurts him or not. That's pretty good damage. Angry Lord is angry. We just back rolled away. Wow, I'm not getting. I've always. There it is. Right up the butt. That's 337 damage. I'm sure I'll get some sort of "that's what she said" comments for that one. Anywho, he drops his helmet. Don't know if that helmet's any good. It's probably too heavy for what we're doing. Backstab. Take care of archer friends. And slash. Yeah, you can see that this Drake sword is just mowing through these guys, no problem. This is a good weapon early on in the game, but how the game works with stats and stuff, it actually ends up being pretty worthless later on in the game. Alright, so we want to get up here, but the path is blocked, so we have to take this long, what is it called, a long cut? It's not a shortcut. Also, Dark Souls tip number 2, I think, of this episode. If someone runs away from you, it's usually a trap. So, in this case, there is a person here, and right behind me. He actually got a hit off. But yeah, if you see like a single guy all by himself, looks like you can take him really easy, and he's running away, don't chase. It is not worth it. Clear out some items here. This is a mystery key. Very convenient to have that. And let's go up this ladder. Just kinda gonna clean off the riffraff here. They're all getting hits on, unfortunately. This damage is all adding up. Hopefully I can do it off of 2 Estus. I think I can. Don't think it'll be too big of a problem. Let's go through the white light here and cross this bridge, and right down here is kind of your tutorial to backstabbing this guy. If I don't, okay, I made too much noise so he saw me. He has a parrying sword, so we have to be pretty careful with what we do. Let's actually throw some fire at him. Did the trick. Burnt him down. This is a better shield. It's probably too heavy for me. It's 5 pounds. There's no way I can equip that and keep my fast roll. Alright, down in this hallway there is another enemy. I am playing very aggressive. I should not do that. Let's try to bait him into attacking. We're gonna finish him off with some fire. I've noticed a lot, I don't know if this is true or not, but if I drop my shield, it generally makes them go on the offensive. So there's a guy to my right and my left. We're gonna try to sneak on in here. That didn't work. So now I'm probably gonna have to deal with them both. Grab my fire, get the high ground. Didn't really work. Try that again. That's probably the last tricky guy that I'll have to deal with before I can get a shortcut back to a bonfire. Alright, we're gonna kick this guy's shield out of the way and stab him. And what did he drop? Some worthless armor. Okay, so we're at this area here, which is pretty close to another shortcut. This one brings you back to Lautrec. It's one of the more important shortcuts in the game. Slash through that guy, cut this guy down. He had a long sword, that's not bad. And before we actually go into the shortcut area, should be up in there. It's that right where my pointy helmet is. Right there is a it's an elevator that brings you back down to Lautrec, which is the hub city of the game. But instead we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna go to, there is a bonfire here, and there is a blacksmith. And I don't know if I have the right items to upgrade my equipment, but we might. Upgrading equipment in this game is really good. You can beat the whole game off the starting gear if you level up your equipment. So that's highly recommended. Alright, so he is just down here. You can hear him pounding away. So this is Andre, I think? Yep, Andre of Astora. Let's see. No, we want to reinforce. Oh, I'm going crazy. Reinforce armor. So I can make. Let's see. 12, 12, 7, 9. That doesn't actually upgrade at all. Really? That's weird. Looks like I'm either gonna want to do the robe. Let's do the robe. Let's put 1 point into that. No, let's do one more. One more. A little extra defense never hurts.
Don't get yourself.
And with the rest of our souls, we are going to level up. Going to put more points into mentality and endurance. And let's get that second shortcut. That's another thing I'm really impressed with this game, is how well the world is built around these shortcuts. You can traverse the world really quickly thanks to how smartly they built this place. And every shortcut makes sense, and yeah, you can really get around really well because of that. This game's just, there's a lot of love, you can tell, when they were making this game. Ton of attention to detail. It's just, yeah, it's great. Okay, so to our right, there's kind of an intimidating dude here. Got this giant shield and giant mace. He is a big dude. Oh jeez. He could have hurt me really bad if he had wanted to. I don't think you can backstab him. So just kind of keep your distance, try to bait out any of his attacks, and capitalize on that. He's really slow, so you shouldn't have any problems just jumping in, getting around behind him, and hitting him. You'd think for a guy this big he'd have a lot of life, but I think it took, what, 4 hits? He drops Titanite Shard, but more importantly, you're going to want to come up here and get this Firekeeper Soul. And in order to activate the shortcut, all you have to do is run in here, hit this little switch. That turns on the shortcut, so now we can always go down to Lautrec, which has a +10 bonfire Essex Flask upgrade. So in the early game, it's pretty nice to come down here and get your Estus up to 10. Especially if you're new to the game, because having 10 heals is a lot better than having 5. So we are going to go here. I might have need a couple more for a level up, but that's okay. So we are gonna head back up here. Here's another thing I forgot to mention in the earlier episodes. If you fall down the one that doesn't have an elevator, it'll bring you to this area. You just hop down in here, and there's 3 treasure chests. 3 or 2, I don't remember. Let's get you 6 Homered Bones, those are really useful. Some weapons. And what's in here? Cracked Red Eye Orb. Okay. And it took me forever to figure out how to get out of here one day. It's just this corner here. And 1 more treasure chest. Lloyd's Talisman. Okay, so when you're leaving this place, you're gonna fall down into the graveyard. Just run for your life. These skeletons will probably kill you. But if you can get away from them, you should be alright. Just jump through there. And I took a tiny amount of damage. I guess we'll just heal it off real quick right here. And let's go up to the Gargoyles. I could turn human right now. How many humanities do I have? I have 5 humanities. I could use one of those to turn human and try to summon Solaire for the fight, which will make it a little bit easier. If I die at the Gargoyles, I'll probably go that route and try to do it that way. Looking pretty crazy, very Silent Hilly. I know there's a way to do emotes. Let's see. Yes. Alright, some enemies do not respawn at a bonfire, so that big guy that we just took out right here, he'll never come back. Also, if we wanted to go down here, fight through these guys, there's a shortcut. We'll probably go with that later. And that guy was trying to snipe us. Up here is a guy with another parrying dagger. So be careful when you attack him. Luckily we were under him and all of his attacks went over my head. And when we come around this corner, we have to deal with this magician and like 1,000 other enemies. I don't know if I can get a fireball through here. If I can, that would be sick. Alright, well, that works, I guess. So run out here and then just run back in because you have attracted 1,000 dead. And just be patient and slowly take care of them. And with this Drake sword, we're easily just cutting through all of them in one hit. So yeah, just be very cautious. You don't want to die to these guys. Just took a couple hits. I shouldn't have. Okay. That takes care of all of them. One quick thing before we go up to the Gargoyles is you're gonna want to come up this hallway. Take care of that guy. Run up here. And you're gonna see that there's this boarded up door. Cut through it. Up at the top of the stairs, there's a jail cell. We're gonna free this guy. This is Lautrec. Remember that mystery key we picked up earlier? That's how we open this door and get him out. So we freed him. Next time we go to Lautrec, or sorry, Lordran, Lautrec will be there, and we will do something with him. Something very important. Okay, so let's run up to the Gargoyles, which are right up these stairs. I guess there's an item there. I forgot what it is. Let's go see real quick. Because why not? Getting items is important. It is name. Okay. Like I said earlier, I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that got erased. Use those up whenever you can. If you ever need to level up, buy an item, or to just level up in general, feel free to use those. They are of no use just sitting in your inventory. Feel free to use them. Alright, so beyond this door is the Gargoyles. This is a kind of a tough fight to do alone because there's 2 Gargoyles and only one of you. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know if the fireball will work too well. I think it will. So once you get about halfway on this roof, you fight the Gargoyles. One wakes up first, and when he gets down to about 50% health, another one will show up. So you actually have to deal with 2 of them at once. Also, if you can, we're going to try. You can cut off his tail. Gotta be really cautious because you can fall off the roof, and so I'm just gonna get in behind him and try to capture him. That was awesome. buddy showed up. This one breathes fire. Alright, so we're gonna try to get out of here. We're gonna try to run away. Try to heal. Now, what I'd like to do... Not good. Let's try to do double heal there. If I could move. I'm gonna try to roll away to safety. Let's try to heal again. Alright, what I was trying to say before I got super distracted was I want to try and kill the one that has almost no life. So I only have to deal with one of them. I died right there. We did okay. I think I am gonna get soul later just so it's not 2-on-1. Alright, so I haven't explained humanity. Humanity you can use from your inventory. Most bosses drop it, and for some reason rats also drop it. And on the top left you can see my humanity counter. Right now it's at 1. We're going to reverse hollowing, so instead of being an undead, we are going to be human. That costs 1 humanity. So you can bank up as much humanity as you want in that top left corner. And now you can see on the top left how it's kind of glowing white. That means I'm human right now. Also, you'll see my skin. Let me take my mask off. I'm actually human right now. I don't look like a zombie. Kind of makes me look a little awkward since I'm not wearing pants. Alright, but what that also does is it allows us to summon other players to help us, and if you remember Knight Solaire from episode 2, he shows up almost at every boss and he can help you fight pretty much any boss in the game. Not all of them, but a good amount. If he's not available, usually someone else is. The benefits, those are the benefits of being human. There are also some negatives, which is that we can now be invaded by other players. And I really hope that doesn't happen, because that's really going to slow me down for this kind of video. I'm almost tempted to, to pull my Wi-Fi, turn my Wi-Fi off. So, just gonna recut through all these guys. Might actually have to deal with the sorcerer this time. He didn't jump off to his death like he did last time. So right now he's kind of coming at me. We can probably just head him down. Or not. He did something weird. Not too familiar with him. He actually reminds me more of a Demon Souls enemy. I think he's probably based off of. Got a little careless there. Alright, let's turn the corner. We are prepared for this guy. He's not terribly difficult. Alright, we're gonna try to sprint up to the gargoyles real quick so we don't get invaded. I'm on the PC version, so I'm scared there's a lot of hackers and stuff that would just make this really more hard, more challenging than it'd be worth. So this is Tolerant Boss. We'll summon him, why not? We'll also summon Knight Solaire. For some reason this always takes a really long time. But with 3 people, this boss will be a piece of cake. weapon. Get around behind him, out the way. My weapon in there. Heal up to full life. Two-hand my weapon. Just start cutting. Oh, his friend got me. Alright, that one is near death. Just need to like... I'm getting a little too risky. Okay, first one's dead. The rest of this will be really easy. Solaris are chucking lightning. I'm gonna chuck fireballs together. Done. Yeah, it's a lot easier with Solaire. Like I said, not necessary. Almost did it on my first try, but definitely easier with him, and you get a sunlight metal out of the deal. So after the gargoyles, we just need to climb up to the top of this bell tower and ring the bell. I never talked to the guy at the very beginning who tells you that your mission is to ring 2 bells. That is your mission, which opens up the second half of the game. Hopefully they'll let me do this even though I didn't talk to him. I can't imagine why that wouldn't work. So let's ring the bell. And it indeed worked. The bell is ringing. So that's just a little cutscene here. I don't think anything too important happens, as you can see. Alright, let's get out of here. One more thing in this video that we're going to do. And let me think, let's actually just use a homeward bone. Save us some time. Homeward bone returns you to the last bonfire you were at. And it is conveniently where we want it to be. Alright, so this is the guy right here that will tell me about the bells. Okay, so now remember this Lautrec guy that we saved? Basically, he is a mother flippin' jerk face, idiot, fool, idiot, jerk face, stupid head. Jerk face. And if we do not take care of him right now, in the near future he will kill our good friend, the Firekeeper, which we should use right now because we have a new Firekeeper zone. So basically what we want to do is we want to kill this guy. And there are various methods of doing so. You can kill him flat out with your weapon, or you can do it the fun way, which is just kind of kick him twice off the ledge here. And there's 1,000 souls. That's another little attention to detail. This guy's kind of hard to fight, so they just kind of gave you a nice little platform to knock him off of. So we killed him, and the fun thing about this is if we quit the game and come back into the game, all of the stuff he would normally drop will be sitting where he was. So let's get through that real quick and we'll call it a day on this video. These beginning credits take a long time to get through. We're almost there. Okay, load the game, fix scoring here. And as you can see, he dropped some items. Humanity and the Ring of Favor and Protection, one of the best items in the game. Boosts your HP, your stamina, and your equipment load, but it breaks if you take it off. So this is an item that you'll probably put on and you'll never take off, and it is that good. You'll see my stamina's better, my equipment burden, let's see, it's at 67, it was at 55 earlier, so I can probably put my pants back on. And I can still equip, nope, those pants are heavy, I'm gonna try those, 3.5, interesting. We can probably put those pants on, there we go. I didn't explain equipment load. We will do that on the next video. I feel like this video has gone on for quite some time. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.